Let's address one of the most universal and frustrating aspects of flu, the complete loss of appetite that makes eating feel impossible, yet your body desperately needs nutrition. This isn't a minor inconvenience, it's a significant recovery obstacle that requires strategic intervention. The appetite loss during flu has real biological mechanisms behind it. Inflammatory cytokines, specifically interleukin 1 and tumor necrosis factor alpha, act directly on appetite centers in your hypothalamus, suppressing hunger signals. Nausea from postnasal drip or medication side effects makes food repulsive. Your sense of taste and smell can be altered by the infection, making even favorite foods unappealing. So, how do you work around this? First, abandon the concept of 3 meals daily. Small, frequent snacks 6 to 8 times throughout the day are far more tolerable than trying to eat standard meal portions. Think of it as grazing rather than eating meals. Liquid nutrition often succeeds when solid food fails. Smoothies are incredibly valuable here. You can pack significant nutrition into a drinkable form. Soups and broths provide both hydration and calories. Milk-based drinks offer protein and calories without requiring chewing or dealing with solid textures. Your digestive system handles liquids more easily when you're feeling nauseated. Temperature matters more than people realize. Some individuals tolerate cold foods better during illness. Less aroma means less nausea triggering. Others prefer warm foods for comfort. Experiment to find what works for you. Cold fruit smoothies, yogurt, or applesauce might be easier than hot meals. Conversely, warm soup might be soothing when cold foods seem unappealing. Calorie density becomes your friend when volume is the enemy. You can't eat much, so what you do eat needs to count. Nut butters provide significant calories and protein in small amounts. Avocados are nutrient-dense and easily digestible. Full-fat dairy products give you more calories per serving than low-fat versions. Eggs pack complete protein in small packages. Hard cheese is calorie-dense and requires minimal effort to eat. The brat diet, bananas, rice, applesauce, toast, gets mentioned frequently, but it's outdated and too restrictive for flu. It was designed for gastrointestinal illnesses causing diarrhea, not respiratory infections. You need more protein and nutrients than brat provides. A modern approach keeps foods gentle, bland if that helps with nausea, but adds protein and variety. When nausea is prominent, bland, easily digestible foods make sense. Plain rice, toast, crackers, pretzels, bananas. But try to add protein: scrambled eggs with toast, cheese with crackers, peanut butter with banana. Salty foods can be helpful when taste is dulled. Your taste buds respond to salt even when other flavors seem muted. Medical nutrition products like Ensure or Boost aren't ideal long-term solutions, but they're valuable short-term bridges when regular food seems impossible. They're formulated to provide balanced nutrition in liquid form. If the choice is between one of these drinks and eating nothing, choose the drink without guilt. Here's where you need to recognize red flags requiring medical attention. Inability to eat or drink anything for more than 48 hours is concerning, especially if you're also unable to keep down fluids. Significant weight loss, more than 5% of your body weight, during illness suggests you're not maintaining adequate intake. Signs of dehydration despite attempts to drink mean you might need intravenous fluids. The psychological component matters too. Forcing food when you're nauseated can create aversions. You might develop lasting distaste for foods you ate while sick. There's a balance between ensuring adequate nutrition and not traumatizing yourself around food. If a particular food makes you gag, move on to something else rather than forcing it. One strategy that helps many people: identify a few foods that are reliably tolerable and keep them available. Maybe it's saltine crackers, maybe it's vanilla ice cream, maybe it's chicken noodle soup. Having go-to options reduces decision fatigue when you're exhausted and unwell. The bottom line is that appetite loss during flu is expected and biologically driven, but prolonged severe restriction delays recovery and can lead to complications. You're fighting biology here, and it requires conscious strategy. Small amounts frequently, liquid calories, temperature preferences, calorie-dense choices, and knowing when home management isn't sufficient, these strategies can make the difference between adequate nutritional support and dangerous deficit.